Brr, it's getting cold out there. I hope you had a chance to hear the wonderful story of the mitten, because today I'm going to show you how to make patterned mittens like mine that will be a wonderful present to give to your friends or family. Stay tuned and I'll show you how. Okay, for this project I'm going to need a sketchbook or a piece of white paper, markers, colored pencils, and if you would like to do, you can get out your paints, which I love doing. So the first thing I need to do is make it so my paper is big enough. So I'm going to turn this onto the side. Instead of using my sketchbook like this, I'm going to make it like this. And I am going to trace around one of my hands with a black marker. You might like to have a grown-up help you with that. So if I put this right in the middle, I won't have room for two mittens. So I'm going to put this one way over here and up a little higher. And trace around my hand. It kind of tickles. And I might get a little black marker on my hand. I don't care. And now I'm tracing my other hand. Go around the thumb. Notice how I put my fingers together so it looks more like a mitten? And that way. Here we go. We do the end. And now it's time to have fun and add the pattern. Okay, so I think I'm going to start out with my pencils. You may use pencils, you may use markers, you may use paint, or you may use all of them. I think I will add some blue stripes. A pattern is when we repeat a shape over and over again. So there are my stripes. And I'm pressing down so they'll show up well. So I have my stripes and now I can add some more pattern. I might choose to do it with my pencils or my markers, or I might get out my paints. I am going to make my mittens match. Yours don't have to. You might make crazy mismatched mittens. Now, my children often wore mismatched mittens because we couldn't find what they did with their other one. I'm going to get out my paints today just because I'm in the mood for painting. When I get out my paints, I have to have my water and my brush. And the first thing I do is get the colors I am going to use wet. I don't think I'll use black today, so I'm going to skip that. But I think I will use red and blue and green and yellow. Notice I went back and put a little more paint on them. And you know from working with these paints earlier, if you just do one mark on them, it shows up very pale. You have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remember, we're talking about pattern here, so don't just paint the whole thing one color. Add some pattern. I'm skipping one. I've got some squiggly patterns. Maybe I will go back and add some red dots on top. There's some dots. And there I have a repeat pattern. Stay tuned. I'll speed this up and you can watch these mittens get decorated. So here they are all decorated. When you're all done, it might be fun to take a pencil or a marker or both and go back and add some snowflakes. Simple snowflakes will just add a nice little bit of extra pattern to your work. So have fun, take your time to do a good job, and when you're all done, go to Add Response and send me a picture of your work. I can't wait to see it.